We all know that to get stronger, we need to progressively lift more weight. But there's another component of getting stronger that often gets overlooked by the layman lifter. Today we're going to talk about how strength is a skill and how you can improve that skill by greasing the groove. To lift something, neurons send signals to muscle fibers to contract. The more efficient this neuromuscular process is, the easier it is to do the movement. The more you practice the skill, the more you're training your neuromuscular system to make that required movement. You're basically increasing efficiency, the easier the movement becomes. That's why playing the piano is awkward at first, but it gets easier and easier the more you practice. You're increasing neuromuscular efficiencies. Fitness expert and father of the kettlebell Pavel Tsatsouline argues that strength is a skill just like any other. To increase the efficiency of neuromuscular connection, we need to practice strength movements regularly. We have to, as he says, grease the neurological groove. We grease the groove by performing a low set of reps of a particular exercise several times a day. The more you practice that exercise, the more efficient the neuromuscular system becomes. And the more efficient the neuromuscular system becomes, the more reps you can do. And the more reps you can do, the stronger you get. Got it? Here's exactly how greasing the groove works. You pick an exercise you want to get better at, say pull-ups. You're going to do a short set of reps, maybe 40 to 50% of your max, several times a day, with plenty of rest between sets. How many reps and how many sets a day? Well, there's no fixed number and it will vary from man to man. You do as many reps and sets as you can without them making you feel fatigued. With greasing the groove, you're not going to failure and you shouldn't feel tired. You should still feel fresh at the end of each set and at the end of the day. One way to set up your greasing the groove routine is to make it a rule for yourself that every time you pass the pull-up bar in your closet, you're going to do 2 to 3 reps or even 1 if that's all you can do. That's it. The next time you walk by the pull-up bar, do 2 more pull-ups or chin-ups. By the end of the day, you may have done 10 to 20 pull-ups. And because the sets were spread apart and you did so few reps for each set, you're not going to feel fatigued. And do that every day, and you're going to get a lot of practice at pull-ups. In a few weeks, you can add another rep to your pull-up sets. Bodyweight exercises are best for greasing the groove as well as some kettlebell movements. So you can make it a rule that every hour on the hour, you're going to get up from your desk and crank out 5 to 10 push-ups. By the end of the day, you'll have done 60 to 120 push-ups. One thing you need to keep in mind with greasing the groove is that it will typically only help you improve your performance on that specific exercise you grease the groove with. So if you grease the groove with pull-ups, you'll see an increase in the number of pull-ups you can do, but you won't see much carryover into other strength exercises. Greasing the groove can be used alone if you're in a period in your life where you can't do regular dedicated workouts. Or you can also use greasing the groove as a supplement to your dedicated workout routines.